a direct message to liberals out there and people who are following the left's narrative. Aren't you tired of being wrong yet? Literally, for over 2 years, the liberal left, especially the media, has been wrong consistently. First, it was Trump is lying and is not going to run for president. All of this is a big publicity stunt so he can make money. They stated this as fact. Remember, they state all of these things as facts. Well, they were wrong. Wrong. He entered the race, obviously. Then it was, Donald Trump is never going to win the Republican nomination. He's taking the spot of a real candidate. And he's doing it, again, for publicity and greed. Once again, wrong. He won by a landslide. Then it was, Trump has zero chance to be president, and he's going to destroy the Republican Party. Wrong. He not only won, but he brought the Republicans into a majority in both houses of Congress. Then it was, Trump is a fascist. He's going to put gays and Muslims in concentration camps and deport 11 million immigrants. Wrong. No concentration camps. No mass deportations. In fact, the opposite seems to have come in the last couple of months. Trump offered to give dreamers the path to citizenship, and all he wanted in return was the wall and limits to family migration policies. And by limits, he wanted to limit it to the nuclear family, so no more cousins and aunts and any outside relatives. You could still bring your wife, or your spouse, your kids, your mother and father. You could still bring those people. Then, he colluded with the Russian government and is a traitor. Wrong. The only thing even remotely close to pointing to this as evidence was a meeting with the sister of a billionaire who, by the way, was seen in pictures in the weeks previous to this meeting with Bill and Hillary Clinton, as well as other Democrats down in Washington, D.C. And here's a fact the mainstream media likes to leave out of their pseudo-news. This woman, Valerie, the lawyer, was denied entry into the United States and was only allowed in through a special visa obtained by the Obama administration. Does anyone think setup? Then it was obstruction of justice for a crime that was never committed, by the way. And then he was going to fire Mueller. And this is the one they keep going back to. Every time they run out of news, it's always something to the effect of, oh, he's going to fire Mueller, obstruction of justice. Wrong. Has Donald Trump ever even said he was going to fire Robert Mueller? No, he hasn't. This is assumptions by the mainstream media because they want to put a story up that makes Donald Trump look bad. They have been wrong for 2 years, and they've been wrong about this as well. Was Rue Mueller ever fired? Did Trump even say that ever? No. No, he hasn't. Then it went on to, Trump is crazy and going to start World War III with North Korea. Wrong. For the first time in 70 years, North and South Korea are in peace negotiations. Now you plan to remove the rightfully elected president, and it hinges on a 12-year-old affair with a porn star. And most of the left doesn't even know that this is a 12-year-old affair that we're talking about. This didn't happen in 2016. It happened in 2006. And it's not a crime. Campaign violations? Really? Hey guys from the left, you do realize that Obama paid an $850,000 fine for campaign violations? I don't see anything being said about that. And that's what this crime is, campaign violations. It's a fine. It's not a removable offense. It's just more lies and narrative, agenda-driven junk from the mainstream media. So once again, wrong. And how many times are you going to be wrong about everything before you realize you're being used as pawns in a deep state coup against America? Just because you do not like Trump personally and refuse to admit you were wrong about what was leading up to the elections, he did become president. You were wrong. You and everyone on the left have been dividing America with lies for well over a year now. When are you going to wake up? Stop listening to the twists and the lies coming out of the globalist-owned mainstream media and do some of your own research. Question everything. That is all you need to do. Find your own answers. Go look up who Seth Rich was and how the DNC emails were taken off of the server inside of the DNC building directly at over 2 terabytes, a speed that no internet connection in the world reaches. Not even the Pentagon internet connection is 2 terabytes. The biggest and most divisive lie that the left has told the American people is that the America First movement is racist. That is truly the opposite of the truth. Come to a meeting and meet us. You will see that we believe we are one American family, and patriots have no color except red, white, and blue. Wake up. Please wake up. You are being used as pawns and useful idiots in a deep state coup. These people in the deep state, they're fighting for their lives now. They're fighting to retain control, and they're losing. It is Donald Trump and the America First movement who are fighting to expose them. All Americans should be on our side. Please, for the sake of America, if you're believing all of the lies coming out of the left and the mainstream media, wake up and look up some of these stories for yourself. Every single story the left has told for the past 2 years has been wrong. There has to be lies there. Even a monkey picking stocks with a dartboard is right 15% of the time.